Don't mind me. I'm just doing a little trolling. I don't get to do that much. Anyways, today I'm bringing you gameplay footage of the 300 knockout in Battlefield Hardline. This gun is probably the hardest gun to unlock in any game, period. The reason why is because there are two challenges that you have to do to unlock this gun. There's more than that, but there's two that are a son of a bitch to get. The first one is the camera coins. You got to get a total of 20 of them. And the way the cameras work in this game is they only spot one person at 75 meters wherever you drop your camera coin. There's a bunch of Battlefield forums about it. I'm not going to kind of go into detail on how to get those, but on the Battlefield forums there's plenty of professionals out there that'll tell you how to get those camera coins. The second one is reaching tier 4 with your sniper class, your professional class, whatever you want to call them. And to do that, you just have to kill, play the objective, kill, and not die. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but once you achieve one of the levels, you can die and you won't lose the level, but the progression bar goes away. You have to start back at 0, and it was just a pain in the ass to do. I actually had to go on the Hotwire and make friends with a bunch of people and tell them what I was doing, and they all agreed to kind of help me reach my tier 4 by letting me sit in the vehicle or let me drive the vehicle or do what, and they would just drive around. We just kill a bunch of people, blow things up so that I could reach tier 4. That was probably the hardest thing for me to do. That took about 10 hours to do, and these guys were just super awesome. So thanks a lot for those guys to help me out to do that. This gun has a bunch of advantages and disadvantages. The main advantage is that its kill range is ridiculous. It kills in one shot up to 50 meters. Now the disadvantage of that is hitting the guy. The bullet speed on this gun moves so damn slow that it's not really worth it to throw like a high-powered scope on this thing and go prone and snipe people. It's next to impossible, just because the bullet speed is so super slow with the suppressor on it. So you're probably thinking, oh, just take the suppressor off. Nah, you can't do that. There's it's built in, and there's no other suppressors you can buy for it. So that's the disadvantage to the gun. It's a very aggressive recon player type gun, and the way I run it is with my Mac 10 with the suppressor, and I use stealth. A lot of professionals will think, oh, stealth's kind of it's a kind of a shitty perk, because all it does is quiet your footsteps and quiet doors opening. But this gun, in order for it to work, you have to get to a spot where the bad guy can't see you. In a head-to-head confrontation with this gun, you'll get a I'll kill you and you kill me almost all the time. If they don't see you, and you'll get the kill. So use that stealth perk, use the silenced Mac 11 or 10, and use this gun, and you'll be fine. Like well, you just saw right there. 2 guys showed up. I got one, but the other one got me. And if you play with this gun right, if you can keep in the shadows and run around and be unpredictable, you will piss so many people off. I'm about to show you kind of like how that happens with what's going on here, where these guys are all concentrating on somebody else that's to my left, and I'm just sitting here picking people off. And a couple of guys see me, and after they go after me, I kind of kill them. And one guy actually comes up and tries to flank me, and I get a lucky shot off on him. I'm just trying to heal up right now. But this gun in the right hands is stupid OP. But that's for the guys that know what they're doing, and that's for the guys that spent the 20 to 30 hours to grind out to get this gun, because they learn how to play the professional class. Once you learn how to play the professional class, how to move with the professional class, you will be deadly with this gun. I've actually been killed a couple of times, and the dude would pick up my gun and try to use it, and I'd get messages on my PSN saying, hey man, how did you unlock the 300 knockout, and why can't I get any kills with it when I kill you? And I tell them that you just have to know how to move around with the gun, and you got to know all the tactics, and you got to know the maps like the back of your hand, and you got to use the stealth perk. It's the only way to get this gun to kind of be effective. But it's a very fun gun to use. I'm not going to say it's a bad gun. It's a fun gun to use. I love it, but if I'm gonna run around the way I'm running around with this gun, I would much rather have a shotgun in my hand or an SMG where you can just saw people in half. The Super V, the Chris Super V, I don't know what they call it in this. That gun just melts people in half from 25 meters away. So, anyways, this is the 300 knockout. It's a very cool gun to have. It's a very kind of like prestigious gun to have. I get so many messages on, oh my god, how did you get that gun? How do I get the gun? I've been trying to get it for X amount of time. And it's just go to the forums and read. And if you really like playing professional class, then definitely unlock this gun. It's definitely fun to use. Thank you guys. Please like and subscribe.